What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am Mr. Gaza with the Gaza Performance Garage, and we're here on work today because today we are working with BCracing Coilovers. That's right, BCracing Coilovers. We have the BR series that we will be working on a beautiful toge. Thank God for such an old car, they still make BC coilovers for this. It is amazing. Stupid amazing. All right, listen, these were the lowering springs that were on my car. And you can see right there, you see where that rust is? This is where the springs actually collapsed and was colliding into each other. So there was nothing more left of this lowering spring. 10 lowering springs. Beautiful green, indeed. But we today we are playing around with our beautiful BCracing coilover. Okay, BC coilover, thank you very much for BCracing. Thank you for sending this.
今日のショーをスポンサーしていただいた BC レーシングに感謝します。
Amazing indeed. Yes, this is the BR series. I wish I could show you the front ones, but they're actually off already. It required a lot of work to get this done, to prep it and all of that. So in order to get this ready for the BCracing coilovers, you have to pull the strut down and then cut the base right here in this picture that I'm showing you. You have to cut the strut off of the shackle part of the strut, and then now you're gonna weld this part to the shackle part that bolts onto the suspension. This is where you're going to mount your BCracing coilovers, and you're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of adjustment, 30 points of adjustment for dampening. Beautiful indeed. On the front ones, I have them with, I got the position where it has the camber plate adjustment. This is why I need a little camber in the front of this car. All right, BCracing coilovers, thank you very much. Listen, I'd like to send a mad shout out to a couple of my friends out there. Listen, Sarantune, mad shout out to you. I love your work. Awesome work. I hope you feel better. I hope you didn't really hurt yourself that bad. Listen, if you're not a subscriber to this wonderful, beautiful channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Look, we're working with now BCracing coilovers. That says it all. This says a lot. We're moving on now. Thank you very much, BCracing coilovers, for sending such wonderful parts here to this channel. I know, hey, it's all good. Your prices are great. I love it. It's affordable, especially the BR series. This is amazing. Okay, your spring rates are awesome. And the most awesome thing is that you actually make for ride. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much, BCracing. Welcome back, welcome back. As you can see, my beautiful friends, that we have, there are two bolts right here. One big bolt, two big bolts. And then we have, for our sway bar, we have this one connection right here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. That, some say you use a hex drive and a wrench to take it off. I'm going to try that. I'm going to also put some penetrating fluid on there. And these two, there's two of these. Pull these. Then you go up to the top right here. I took the liberty of doing all of this fancy stuff here for you. You have to take the carpet out and move these to the side. Of course, you know, look right there. It comes with a factory upper touch strut, upper tower support for the strut. And I'll loosened up for you right there. Ain't this beautiful? Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get to work. One. All right, let me go get that. All right. And this is where fucking problem starts, baby. 14 and what you have to do, you have to insert this hex socket in the middle of the bolt on the sway bar connector and wrench it off because it will spin. It will spin. All right. Thank God it broke loose. The rust had nothing to do with this one. One bolt is just holding this up right now. Electric tools. Do not rip. Boot. All right, my peeps. Here we have our strut for the rear, and it has that beautiful green on it, a green chain spring, you know, tang. The chain springs for the rear, they did not have a problem with collapsing, but it was on the verge of giving up because then the protective boot that is under here has degraded. And also what's going to happen next is that the dirt gets upon it and it goes down into the seal, and it causes the seal to go ahead and get destroyed, and it's going to fuck up. Okay, now we have our right side coilover from BCracing. I'm going to go ahead and install it. Just make sure you inspect it. Everything is good. All of these coilovers come with a bump stop, which is one thing you need to check for. They all come with a bump stop. Okay, my friends, we had the BCracing coilover installed right here. It's so beautiful. Make sure when you're installing this coilover for the rear of these cars, the Toyota Celica GT4 ST205, make sure you turn it upside down and turn this until you start seeing the tread in the body of this unit right here. You're going to see this where it finally reaches the end of the tread in the body. It's somewhere around right here. Use that as a point of mark. Is actually by backing it out and looking in the middle. By backing it out and looking in the middle, you will see. You notice that this centerpiece is disappearing. All right, there is actually a recess, a part where you actually start seeing the threads in this body. I stop it exactly there. This is what I did to the other one. So I'm going to wind it up. Okay, now compressor stop. So we stop it exactly at the threads on the body. All right, perfect. Then now leave it loose, because you need to wiggle it around inside in order to catch the hub assembly. And you got to make sure you just do this right, okay? All right, my peeps, welcome back. We are in the trunk lid area. So you see, I connected the rear factory upper. This is the bottom part of the strut, the super strut, and this is the upper part that came with the BCracing coilovers. If you're still with me on this video, I'd like to say thank you very much. This means a lot to me, and we're here on the march to having the 4,000 subscriber. I would like for you guys, everyone that is looking here on this YouTube channel, especially for the Super Strut setup on BC Coilovers, every one of you guys go ahead and subscribe. We are working with BC Coilovers, and thank you very much BC Coilovers for partnering with the Gaza Performance Garage. So what I did is I tightened on the super strut right there, and I locked it a little bit with the bolt and a nut. Now I'm going to set this into the upper part of the suspension and catch it, and then we're going to connect the sway bar over here, and we're going to connect this right here, and then this will fall into the backside right here. Okay, here we go, my friends. That bolt is tight. This is all the bolts that you need to remove. This one, sway bar, that one, these pins. It's all bolted up and torqued down to 30 foot-pounds of torque on the top bolt. I'm being honest with you, main bolt down to the bottom, all on that wrench. Right now. So let me just go ahead and finish the other side. I will mount up the tires on there, and I am going to see how it sits. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the show. Listen, it was pretty challenging fixing this car, especially for the coilovers, going from regular struts over to coilovers. But once you learn how to do it, it becomes so easy. When you do one side, the other side becomes easier. Listen, thanks for BCracing Coilovers for sponsoring today's show. I really appreciate them. Even though the BR series are more like the entry level to the coilover section in the BC world, no, the BR, they're really good. They're really good. Driving to get some gas, I had them set on 22 all around, thinking that it would have been like the other coilovers. And my goodness, super. So I had to tone them down and put them at 14. You're not a subscriber. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Without you, we're nothing. And we are pushing to meet that 4,000 subscriber mark. And remember guys, hit that notification bell. BCracing Coilovers is in the house. I'm telling you. And with their support, we're going to have more juicy content coming your way. BC Coilover, thank you very much. Also, you'll see some pictures on my Instagram, at GPG444. Thank you very much. I'm Mr. Gaza saying peace, love, and happiness. Peace out.
If your playlist needs a refresh, you're in luck. Check this out. I've got 2 brand new videos just for you. Dive in, enjoy, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the comments.